name is Zakwan and here is my life. I wake up at late 11 am every morning on my messy bed, check my phone for a while, then go to the washroom, have a cigarette, then I scroll through social media for 1 or 1.5 hours until I feel hungry. So I check for a food which my mom cooked, and most of the time I ended up ordering online or buying some packed food. Then I eat them while let's say my all day spent on social media, porn, eating junk food, smoking and so on. So you might ask, what about work? Then I would say I have a goal and I will start working on it from tomorrow. Mention that I am postponing it from last 2 months. I know my life is complete mess. Like I try to change it a lot, but somehow I just go back to those habits again and again. I try to change it a lot, like really, but I think I can't change those habits. Why this happened to me always? Like why David is not like me? David is my friend who wake up early, do regular exercise, focus on it work, and when he wanted to sleep, he just put his smartphone away and sleep. Let me repeat. He just put his smartphone away and sleep. So one day I asked about this to David and he replied, it's because of dopamine. I said, oh, that's the reason. Just like I know what dopamine is, and he quickly sensed it and explained me about dopamine on a phone call. Dopamine is a neurochemical which defines our mood and motivation. When our brain releases dopamine, we feel happy. So our mood is defined by how much dopamine getting released in our brain.
Yeah, but how dopamine get released?
Dopamine is released when we expecting a reward for something, or when we do things which we like, or even anticipation of certain activity like food or sex or completing game is enough to release dopamine.
So when we do certain things, dopamine get released, right?
Yeah, but dopamine does not know the difference between good and bad activities, so that's why we generally motivated to do easy and instant dopamine releasing things. Let's take an example. When we have to choose between study and scrolling through social media, we choose social media because we will constantly get new bits of information and our brain will constantly release dopamine. On top of that, brands and companies are now designing their product in a way that we should get addicted to it in no time using dopamine reward mechanism, and those products are social media, games and porn, etc.
That's why I spend my whole day on social media and porn while eating junk food. But wait, why you don't do that?
Bro, because I optimize my dopamine reward mechanism in different way. Before that, I was also trapped in bad habits just like you. But I performed dopamine detox to change my habits.
I will also do dopamine detox. What is it? Will it kill dopamine?
No, we have to understand that dopamine is not an evil or bad neurochemical. We just need to release it from right sources. In fact, dopamine is really important for our happiness. So let me tell you about dopamine detox. It's really simple. We will cut down all the bad sources of dopamine release, and as a result, we will automatically get motivated to do other activities. An example, you might find new passion in painting, or you will automatically get motivated to do exercise or go for a walk, etc. Rules of dopamine detox is very simple. You will just have to cut down all the bad habits for a particular time, and time could be like 1 day, 1 week or even 1 month.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much for all the information, David. We will catch you soon for discuss results, I guess.
Hi guys, it's officially day 1 of dopamine detox, and here are the things which we have to avoid for next 30 days. Number 1, social media. So I deleted all the social media apps from my smartphone, and now for next 30 days I will not allow to use it. Number 2, junk food. So I can't eat any kind of packed food or fast food or chocolate, or even I can't drink a cold drink. Number 3, entertainment and music. So we can't watch movies or documentaries or can't even listen to songs. Number 4, no porn. It's a very self-explanatory. I can't watch any kind of porn. Number 5, YouTube uses less than 2 hours. So I personally find myself addicted to YouTube and I wanted to limit my uses of YouTube. So that's why I limit myself that I can't watch YouTube more than 2 hours per day. Number 6, no smartphone use while I was eating or while I was in bathroom. So let's see how things goes. On day 7, I attended my cousin's marriage function, and I would say instead of hiding out on a corner or pretending to be busy on my phone, I was actually more aware of my surrounding and enjoying the function.
Hi guys, so randomly I just decided that let's have some fun in sunlight, so I'm here in sunlight.
The second week I started to enjoy and crave for sunlight a lot, and I don't know before that someone can even crave for sunlight. So I was already going to the morning walk sometime even before, but with dopamine detox I can't listen to songs, so it was boring but somehow fun too. I definitely recommend walks without smartphone. So it was Sunday, and out of nowhere I was like, let's visit this place. And this place is nostalgic for me. I used to go there a lot while I was in college. I was alone visiting this place after 3 years, and I mean, where did motivation come from? And honestly, I feel really good to visit this place after so many years. On day 27, I got to know that one of my old friends is getting engaged, and my initial reaction was, let's call and congratulate him. And that's not my typical reaction. Like generally, I avoid calling friends and family, especially those who I am not contacting a long. But this time, I was like, yeah, let's call him and congratulate him. And I even did the call, and I would say the call was pretty boring, and I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but I did, that's a fact. And yeah, that's my experience. Why don't we call David and share my overall experience at how my overall journey goes with David. So let's call him.
I just completed 30 days dopamine detox, which you suggested me, so I'm feeling really good.
That sounds great, bro. How was your overall experience?
I would say first 7 days was slightly off, and I was feeling that missingness of social media. And if I talk about my mood, then my mood is like on the middle. I was not unhappy, but I was not happy either. I would say I was placed in perfect middle place where I can say that I was moodless. I don't want to do anything, and yeah, but after 7 days things got better, and I started to build new habit, and yeah, things got much better. If I talk about other things I learned, then I would say I learned that I can utilize my time much better, and I just realized that how much time I am wasting on social media, which I can do for that time I can compensate it for much better things. If I try to conclude my experience in one line, then I would say my awareness of surrounding get increased, and I just learned that how to get most out of everything. I just learned that how to enjoy every situation, and how to be happy, I guess.
That's impressive improvement. Seems like you followed all the rules.
For rules, I would say yes and no, because I was following rules strictly, but definitely fail here and there. And mainly on YouTube, I would say watching YouTube less than 2 hours, I fail miserably. And I would say I'm addicted to YouTube. I'm still addicted to YouTube, but I still proud of my journey, what I done in other area like social media. I still doesn't install it. I doesn't watch porn and stuff. So I'm proud of my journey, I would say.
I'm also proud of you, bro.